Clubhouse.
Yeah, I know. So,
All right, man, we about ready to go live. Give me about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it cracking.
Shit, man. You thought we was playing. We on live right now. Play no games. FHO is broadcasting on all major platforms.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy, Big Self. FHO's HNIC. Mr. Him Being Everywhere.
There you go. There you go. What you got going on? So I said stop, but you still talking about go. We're going to get it together. Say, man, what it is, it's your boy Big Cell, FHO's HNIC, man. I'm on the couch. You see who on the couch with me? Shout out to everybody that's on Facebook, everybody that's on YouTube. We got it going on. My man, and I'm going to say this. Let me get this out here right from the beginning. In the beginning, when I first met this cat, he was on a level where he had a whole lot of responsibility. Okay. So anybody new coming in, I was new. Anybody new coming in, it was kind of like, no. You know, not that it was personal, because that's what you told me. It ain't personal now. Just the rules, how they want this thing to be. So a lot of y'all was trying to throw it on him when it was really y'all that was trying to, you know, these are the rules that you guys had set in place. But anyway, I said all that to say this. Men grow up. We get past that. We get an understanding. And here we are. The man is sitting on my couch in my studio. I adore the man as far as what he has, the vision that he had and what he was trying to do. And I respect the level of MCing that he was trying to put down. A lot of people won't understand that part. A lot of people just see it because they didn't get their way, they use a fucked up individual. But we're going to get into that, man. I'm going to let him introduce himself, man, and we're going to get into this thing, man. I'm in the studio. Y'all know how I go down. You know, we're going to keep it all the way 1,000 a day on FHO Radio, man. Introduce yourself, man. Tell them what you got going on, man.
hey, what's going on, everybody out there? I appreciate you chiming in and listening to what we got going on over here with the FHO Motorcycle Association, HNIC. That's part right there.
Yeah, they don't understand that. They don't understand
that part. So now they know. But this is Big Dog from ATL. Been on the motorcycle set for about 20 years, and believe me when I say it, I don't have to go into every aspect, but I've been all engulfed into the motorcycle community, and I love it and I enjoy it.
Founder, president, chairman, national, everything.
Chairman of about 4 or 5 different organizations, Roundup, the
everything.
MABC, the MAC, the Metro Atlanta Bikers Coalition, you name it, we've been a part of it. So
that
part right there.
So
always trying to get
sitting
involved.
next to a wealth of knowledge, and sitting next to a person who has a vision. And I'm gonna tell you like this: one of the biggest problems that we face with a lot of people that's out there, when you have a vision and they don't see the vision, they just totally go against it. They
totally go against it.
Now you've been leading me straight all this time, but now you want me to make a left, and I'm gonna fight you on that left.
But also, I'm pissed off at you because you did it first.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I was waiting on you to do it.
We're gonna stay in that order. Yeah. You did it first. That you wasn't right.
Oh, I wasn't right for doing it first.
We'll just talk about it, but you was able to put it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mad?
Yeah, you mad.
Oh,
don't get that.
Don't get that, huh? All right, so we're gonna kick this thing off like this. Motorcycling, 20 years in the game. When you first came on to the motorcycle set here in Georgia, what was it?
Wow. I probably could name the 10, 15, 20 clubs that was here in Atlanta at that point in time. And that was several clubs that just getting started. And, of course, me and a couple of my co-workers was invited to different places, but we decided that we wanted to do our own because we was in a different line of work at that point in time. And we grew and we grew and we continued to grow and we continued to grow. And we was able to come to a pretty good sized national organization, and which is still going at this point in time. I'm proud of them. Mother Child is celebrating their 15 years this year. So I appreciate the things that the people have come in and believed in some of the direction that organization was going in, and they decided they wanted to be a part of it, and they're still keeping that organization alive. That doesn't kick us out because we're not there, but it put us in because we saw the vision and trained the vision to the people that are still keeping it going.
So listen here, man. Fuck all that. 20 years ago, how hard was it to get on the calendar?
Oh, man. 20 years ago, I can remember we had 3-4 events a year.
A year, huh?
A year. And that's a piece. That's people from all over having those different events. And it was something going on every Saturday, but it wasn't going on every day of the week.
Mm. But there wasn't no issues with calendar dates and block jocking and all that.
No issue. And it's like this here. If you have a date, that's just like this weekend. Okay. A lot of people went to Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. There was events going on in Macon, events going on in Atlanta. The thing was, if we got a relationship and we connect with each other, that's where we're going to go. Regardless, I don't care how close you are within the vicinity of each other. If you feel good with the organization that is having something 18,000 miles away, that's where you're going. Yeah. Because you're building relationships and you want to go and you want to have fun. Yeah. You don't want to be dried-eyed and see the same thing every day. And that's where, I give it to you, Snowman. I think when Dirty eventually started riding to that point, but then you go to Smiley and you go to some of the other people who get out there and they ride. Some of the other rare breed people, some of the Kings of the South people, Kings of Cali coming all the way from California. That's when the Harley Davidson set just took over, and all of a sudden, you can't go to a party now and you see 80% is Harley Davidson or out of towners. Yeah. And to me, when I was doing an event, that's what made me let me know my events were successful. Of course, you're going to get your in-town people, but it's your out-of-towners and your independent riders and your people who just love to be around motorcycles. Yeah. Those are the ones that create your event.
20 years ago, we had no calendar blocking. Was the politics as heavy as they are now?
The politics are ridiculous now. and I've been on both sides. I've been a part of the council here in Georgia, and then I've been a part of a support 3-tier organization as well. Okay. So the knowledge and what I've gained from being a part of that, the brotherhood, the coming together, is totally different. And the meaning, how you get there and the way that you got there is always questioned. It's always questioned. It's not just question about the people that you're with, but it's question about other, say, non-99%ers.
Okay. One of the biggest things, and I'm gonna tell you this, I first came to Atlanta in 06. Mm-hmm. Y'all was having fun.
Yeah.
And that was in 06. It's 18. I mean, what, 18, 19 fun. Now? Yeah. That's 13 years ago. Yeah. Y'all was having fun.
Yes, sir.
In 06, if you didn't have a motorcycle, you felt like you wasn't shit.
Absolutely. And they still think that day. They still think that. I had a friend of mine, my coworker, and this is no lie, just last week, not even 5 days ago, went to a bike night. And when she went to that bike night, I think it was one of her first ones. Because when she spoke to me, she was like, I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, because they had strippers at the bike night. So it took her by storm that she was invited. But she was invited by a girl and a guy, husband-wife team. Okay. So they took it there, but she was like, I couldn't believe what I saw. Like, that's part of the nature.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. On some real, that's good. Because that's what it was all about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to picture a young big dog 20 years ago in the game.
Man, stop.
You feel what I'm saying? Boosa, Suzuki. What was you? What
I
was
was Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. See, I'm thinking, they back then they was, Kawi, Zook, all that.
Yeah.
Everybody was jockeying for who had the hottest bike.
Yeah.
And what was the anniversary like? Was it still niggas standing around, or was it, really? What was it? What was the camaraderie? What was the vibe of the city at that time?
Well, let me say this. Back then, my whole life was totally different than it is now. I've grown to the point, I've matured to the point to where I have a better appreciation and respect for more of organizations, more so than I have of the whole set. The whole set has changed things. When we came in, it was two places that you hung out. Well, maybe three. Strikers, Born Losers, and James Gang. Okay. And every now and then, what's my guys over there, used to be over there by Wheels that shut down a couple years ago.
James Gang.
Not James Gang.
By Will, you said it used to be by who?
By Wheels down in Atlanta.
Golden Hawks.
Golden Hawks.
Yeah.
And Golden Hawks. Those were the four places. Then you had your place down in Carrollton where you had the Invaders.
Okay.
Then you had your guys out there in Covington. Mm-hmm. So that was your basis of motorcycles. Then of course you had Barnacles. Mm-hmm. Barnacles were it was like TGI Fridays. If you missed the night of bike night, you missed a lot.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. I put that little bug in for John Peake out there. And I appreciate the things that he's done as well. Even though he's not on the bike set, I still respect him because he still is giving back to the bike set in the ways that he's created an avenue for people to come out and enjoy, not just at a motorcycle clubhouse. And those are the things that people need to understand, is that if you can't get nothing from the public, why would you visit them? But when you get stuff, that don't mean you're supposed to go out there and talk about it. So you're going to have other people who hate what you're doing because you're receiving something and they're not. And that's the part that sticks to me in Georgia, is that we get so upset because somebody's being successful.
So let me understand this. So I create a movement. Mm-hmm. It's not at a clubhouse. Mm-hmm. I create my own movement.
Right.
I'm at whatever so-and-so wing establishment. This is my movement
Correct.
on
that's
whatever
your direction. That's your choice.
I'm going. Now, just like FHO, this movement was created because it was nothing like it. Mm-hmm. There is no fun. Mm-hmm. And I just want to, man, let's just come out, hang out, have a good time. The wings is good. And this is, so now that I create that movement, you telling me that
you got haters.
They mad.
You got haters. All cap.
Oh.
It's amazing, man. And it's surprising because of the way where we started. Where we started. And everybody say, "Oh, we came out because of the Biker Boys movie." This is when people really started. Well, no, when we started as front runners, the old organization, when we started that organization based on community service, charity, riding out bike, and getting out and going places.
Okay.
But I think it evolved when you guys came in and brought that thing called HD.
This is the thing I'm telling you. And this is what I tell people all the time. People call me all the time and they say, well, Sel, I want to get out there and I want to do community service. Okay, well, I wouldn't be in your club because I'm not joining a motorcycle club to do community service. Mm-hmm. But that's the complexities of the bike set. You can base your club on whatever parameters you want to. Absolutely. And that's what make people join different clubs. Mm-hmm. This club was different from this club because this club was about this. This club was about that. This club was about this. And it ain't about you knocking what they're doing or what they're not doing. Find whatever it is that you want to do and be a part of it. And I'm glad you spoke on that because, like I said, I tell people all the time, that's just not what I would do. That's
not what you want to do.
I'm not doing no community service, picking up, I'm on the F the community type of thing for real. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But if that's the kind of club you want to join, it was out there. And that's what made y'all who y'all were.
And let me say this. I think this is a justifiable reason to me.
Yeah.
Is that there's a club out there now that's staying there 14 years old. and it pisses me off that the bike community, because there's so much change. There is so much change within this motorcycle community. You saw a president, and next thing you know, there's another president a year later. To me, that's bad. That's
6
horrible.
months later.
Yeah, 6 months later. That's bad. Because now you're not giving that person a chance to go. You're not giving that person a chance to get his niche to what he want to do. But this organization says at 14 years old, and I can remember this organization when I was a part of the council back in 2010, trying to take another club's organization. I would not put that person out there. I would not say who that person is.
We talking about the message anyway.
But the part is the way that the motorcycle set has changed. That person couldn't come to an event. The council wouldn't let him come to the events. That was, what you say, sanctioned.
A sanctioned council event.
Excuse me. But he took the name that they said that he couldn't have. This was in 2010.
Whoa.
What year are we in now?
19? Shit, I'm 19.
Count that up for me.
That's 9 years.
That's 9 years.
So how are you 14?
How are you 14?
But I blame that on the bike set, though.
But that's my point.
I blame that on the set.
We get caught up in so much stuff.
I blame that. Listen, all of the buffoonery, and I spoke on this in one of my podcasts earlier, if we don't stop accepting this clown-ass shit, if we don't start demanding that we be what we're supposed to be, that we get what we're supposed to get, then we're going to keep getting the shit that we're getting. You spoke on the council. I had a question on one of my posts. What is the purpose of a council?
When I was a part of the council,
okay.
Now, I granted, I could be selfish or I could be, just on our set. But I thought the council was running very well. I've been told by people that the council was running very well. My thing is, and I can remember when Swagger Bond had their clubhouse down in Forest Park.
Yeah, right there off of Jonesboro Road.
Yeah, right off of Jonesboro Road. Mm-hmm. I stood up in that meeting and told them at that point in time that there should be some stipulations where a certain amount of clubs was allowed to come into the state.
Okay.
One, if I'm 50 years old, you got others that's older than that.
Okay.
I saw Rabri had one that was 7-ish the other night.
Okay.
Riding his bike as far as you want to ride it.
Yeah.
But the point is, we're getting older. If we really want the motorcycle thing to continue, not just allow it to be with just a club, but a set. Everybody has different views. Everybody's views don't click with your views. Everybody has their opinion. My opinion is important unless you use my opinion first. If I use your opinion first, then I got a problem. I never knew what your opinion was or what your thoughts were. It was just we was thinking on the same wavelength, and now I decided to put it out, but you pissed off with me thinking that I got it from somewhere.
Yeah. This is what Kimmy I was talking about. That we talking about pillow talking. Yeah. I said the other day. Nigga, ain't nobody got to pillow talk your business. You talking your business. Mm-hmm. You done told several different people. That's what I told 70 different people. You told Absolutely. 7, they told 70. So ain't nobody pillow talking your business. You talking your business. I tell people all the time, man, I'm telling you, one of these niggas is telling on me. No, nigga, you telling on yourself.
Telling on yourself. and you got to understand that your best friend, you might not be their best friend. Best friends talk. I don't care how you can sugarcoat it, how you want to wrap it up. Best friends talk. If you tell one person, I always told this when I was in homicide, if there was any crime that was committed by two people, I wanted that case on my desk.
Yeah. Easy.
I needed that case. That's the easy one to solve. Because I know somebody else know what happened.
Yeah.
Somebody else know.
Yeah. We
got a witness somewhere. We got somebody who partake into what was going on. Now, it's easy to get that information. Easy to get that information. And people don't understand that. And just like rumors. Rumors are good and they're bad. But they're going to be spread. Once they're spread, there's nothing can go. And nobody know how a rumor feel unless it's about you. Because anybody go out there and start one.
It don't take nothing.
Don't take nothing. I'm not on that.
Watch the rumors that fly from there.
Yeah. Watch the rumors that fly from there. It's a fact, guys. FHO is a motorcycle association.
Period.
That's a fact. Okay? You heard it today.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It is what it is,
So
baby.
why would we go and we start hammering them upside the head? They doing what you say you love to do. So why go back and backstab them? Why go back and talk about them? Why put things into perspectives? Why don't you put it in perspective and understand they doing what they feel like is best? That's what we on this world for.
And this is the thing too. This the thing. This would kill me. If y'all don't think Big Sale that made all the calls he supposed to make, know all the people he supposed to know, from top of the line, whites, Mexicans, blacks. If you don't think Big Sale has done that, you crazy. I'm out there on the road by myself,
and they
for
respect
days at a time.
And they respect that. That's how you build relations. If I'm gonna go back this year, and this is not a knock to nobody. I can remember when Rap Breed came to Atlanta. I can remember when Kings of the South started in Atlanta. Now, of course, I stay away from the front because I don't want nobody to say I'm biased.
Yeah.
So I'm picking organizations. I'm gonna go to Harley's Angels. Now these are clubs that you know from Georgia.
Period.
That ride.
Yeah.
That ride their motorcycle.
Yeah.
And when you see the love that they get at their events from people from all over, that part right there. They get out, they meet new people. And me and my wife, we were sitting at the hotel last night. And it was a white guy and a white lady. We were standing out there and we was talking to them.
Yeah.
And we had sat out there about an hour and a half and just enjoyed each other. And right then and there, I told them this is one of the best times that you know that you had a good trip when you make new friends.
That part.
And you can't make new friends when you're seeing the same people that you knew yesterday. New friends are different, not the same people from yesterday. But you need to show them love and show them respect too. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
don't forget about them.
But see, this the thing though, and this is what I tell people. All my friends ride. So if you don't ride, it's gonna be hard for you to be my friend.
That's right.
Because we ride, man.
That's right.
All of the greats and this is what I tell people all the time. Don't you go out there and say, well, Big Sale said I ain't ride my motorcycle, I ain't shit. That ain't what Big Sale said.
That's what Big Sale said.
That ain't what I said. All I'm telling you, don't come talking to me about riding and you ain't riding.
And you ain't riding.
That's all I'm saying.
You got to get out there, man.
If you're not riding, then our conversation is totally different. Yeah. See, us that ride, we got a riding conversation. We Mount Rushmore, South Dakota, we talking about different things than what a non-rider would talk about. And again, it's your motorcycle to do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Ride it, don't ride it, hide it, walk. It's your bike. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. All I'm telling you is that don't be mad at me when we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Ain't got nothing to talk about.
Because I'm riding. And all my friends, turn your thing around. And all my friends are, I don't know what turn, yeah, you must kick the cord. But all my friends is riding. So that's just the kind of friends that I'm going to have is friends that ride motorcycles. So
ride that motorcycle.
All of my friends, guess what? I meet them out of town. I see Big Dog out of town.
We see each other.
Jacksonville, Florida, Mississippi.
Memphis.
I don't get to see him in Atlanta. You know why?
It's there.
Because he working. Either I'm riding or he riding. I'm working. So I don't function with him in Atlanta. Every time it's out of town.
I'm gonna add this. This is another story.
Yeah.
I used to be straight crotch rocket. Okay. In 2009, I had surgery, and I was able to ride so I couldn't bend my knees and that type of stuff. So I rode my wife's bike, which is a Kawasaki Vulcan 900. I rode it to Miami.
I remember that story.
Rode it to Miami. And when I got back, I told my wife I was able to drink Mountain Dew and eat sunflower seeds.
While you're riding.
That's a message right there to you guys. If you're on your bike and you get sleepy, get you some sunflower seeds and a Mountain Dew, and I guarantee you'll say thank you later on. But once I got back home, me and my wife started looking at bikes. And I can remember being at work, working a part-time job, and I got a call from Harley Davidson. It was on a Thursday night. They was like, hey, Mr. Atkinson, this is such and such from Harley Davidson. I'm like, yeah, how did you get my number? He's like, let's give me a second. We talked to your wife, and all we needed you to do is come in on Saturday morning, and you can ride out on your motorcycle.
Damn.
And I was like, excuse me? I said, you talked to my wife? They were like, yes, Tracy Atkinson. I was like, okay. And I said, but I got an event going on this weekend that I don't know. I said, I don't have a whole lot of time. He said, all paperwork is done. Everything's complete. All we do is need your signature. I get up Saturday morning, and I was at Harley Davidson at 8:30. The finance guy opened at 9 o'clock. I was out of Harley Davidson at 10:15, and I went straight to where the event was. It was an event that we was having. We was having our old school party at that time.
Okay.
So I went to the hotel where everybody was, and I pull up on the Harley Davidson. Everybody looking at me. Oh, no wonder, because I phoned ahead and told them I was supposed to be there at 10.
Okay.
But I didn't get there at 10:15, so I was 15 minutes late. But I phoned ahead to let the people know that I'm running late, and so when I get there, we'll be ready to rock and roll. But the point of that story is, change is needed and change is great, but change have to be for the betterment.
You got to upgrade.
It gave me an opportunity to really get on the road and ride my motorcycle. I love riding my motorcycle, and I can say it, and I say it with a big chest. I'm an independent rider today, but I am looking for a home, and I have about 5 or 6 organizations that I'm looking into.
Okay.
It's not one, because if it was, I'd have probably been a part of that organization this weekend. But I do have some organizations that I'm looking for. I'm not starting anything. I'm not trying to put anything out there. I'm going to join an organization that have the things that I like to do.
And that's the beauty of the set.
And you have your options.
Oh, my goodness, that's the beauty of the set. In today's time, the original vision that you had for the council when the council came to Georgia, what it was supposed to stand for, did it ever get to that?
Well, I think it did at one point, but once I left the council, and then Snowman left the council, and P.I. left the council, my boy from True Riders down in Columbus left the council, and Bolo, who was a big fixture of the council at that time, all of us, once we got on. But I think the biggest part that irks me about the council is that now one of the persons who hated the council and one of the people who didn't like the council, and let me come at you direct. I'm coming from the heart when I say this. This individual was on TV talking about how horrible the council was, dealing with the FBI, dealing with this, dealing with that. The council was never set up talking about the council was taking people's vests. That was never one day that a council took nobody's vest. That's one thing they don't do. So there was nobody, but it was trying to paint a picture. And now that individual is a part of the council and is one of the vocal people pertaining to the council. One thing about Big Dog, and this is coming from the entire body, not just the heart, I don't like fake people. Fake people get you in trouble. You don't know what they mentality is. You don't know what their notion is. You don't know what they're looking for. And I tell everybody, when you're part of this motorcycle set, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, you respect what the motorcycle set do. I probably done seen some stuff or saw some stuff that nobody will ever know. But one thing I do, I respect the motorcycle set.
Let me give you this. And this has always been my opinion about the council, okay? And it's just the free thinking that I have. To me, and this is why I never favored the council. To me, you guys were not allowed from the beginning to be effective because this is my thing. How do you want me to listen, adhere to, and follow somebody that's not motorcycling? You guys, the Snowman, you, who else was on there? Dirty was on that one time, I believe.
He was a liaison.
Okay. But the I guess the original crew, shall I say, you guys were respected in the streets.
You were?
So you guys knew what was happening in the street. So to me, who better to give instruction to the niggas in the street, to the people out there in the streets?
People who's in the street.
Period. So when you got the people that's behind the scenes that are not affiliated or connected to what's going on right now, because see, that's the thing. Change, like you were saying. Change hit Atlanta like a wildstorm.
And it was being forced.
It hit Atlanta like a wildstorm. So you got these people trying to hold on to this old way of thinking, and that wasn't going to work. The biggest problem I had with the council was if the council belonged to the people and the people elected the officials, that work for the people, then when the people speak, the council should move in that direction. But you guys were not allowed to do that.
Not allowed to do that.
And that's why I just said I was done with it. I'll give you another example of when I was trying to bring hog life here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I remember.
Remember?
I remember.
Came in
that
there.
was that front runner Clubhouse.
Yeah. Came in there. Put it up for vote.
Yeah.
Got voted in. You know, it was ugly, but we made the vote. And then I get the phone call later on. No, hey, that was a mistake. You can't do that.
But you know what? 85-90% of us hate everything that Donald Trump does.
Period.
But we operate in the same mentality as he do.
I ain't got no problem with Trump. I think he crazy. Hey, listen, understand this. Just like you put him there, you can get him up out of there if that's what you want to do.
Absolutely.
So I'm one of them kind of people. I don't do all the crying and all that other stuff about it's fucked up. Yeah, it is. But let me get over here because over here it ain't fucked. I'm trying because ain't nothing gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. No matter how fucked up this person is or whatever. But I said all that to say this. To me, and I've counseled councils. People the councils call and say, well, this is my thing. If the council is not about teaching motorcycling, if the council is not about enforcing motorcycling, if the council is not about helping people to get to motorcycling.
But see, this is the difference. AMA. And I didn't do it by sending a text message. I didn't send it do it by sending an email. Because now the only thing we're gonna do.
Let's talk about that word blackball. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about that. At one point in time, the council used to use that word. Okay. And this was my thing. You can join, you don't have to join the council, but if you don't, you'll be blackballed. You don't have to join, but if you don't, then nobody on the council, no other clubs from the council can participate in your events. Oh man, we did lose a son of a bitch. Nobody can participate in your events. Nobody can join. I still got on the board though. Nobody can join your events or anything like that, and that's the problem
with their colors on.
Yeah, the colors on.
So it's like you don't have any motorcycle support, and that's what was being displayed out there at that point.
To the point to where they was putting that on a on the website, et cetera, whatever. And to me, that was just crazy. I'm just gonna tie this in part 2 for right now, and then we'll be back. Part 2. Y'all got to bear with us because we got power surges and all kind of stuff going on. Okay, we back. Part 2. So, to me, that was crazy because at that point in time, to me, it seemed like it became an issue of kind of not telling people where they can or where they cannot go because this is what they wanted. This is what the people voted for. So, and again, all that was put on y'all. You knew that, right? Big Dog and them was just some complete ass. I'm saying, no. This is what the presidents voted for. Now, whether they was in the meeting sleep or whether they wasn't paying attention, but this is what they voted for.
And that's the point to where I think the council need to get 7 to 9 clubs. Now, I know last year or 2017, the 1%ers were supposed to come into a collective agreement to work better together. And I understand that. And I kind of got disrespected last year is because we was blessed in by a different organization than the organization that's listed on the application.
Okay.
So when we did a bike count, it says date blessed in by whoop. Yeah. To me, that's disrespect when you got Georgia has 6 black organizations that can bless you in.
Okay.
It's supposed to be blessed in by who, date blessed in. That's correct.
Okay.
And I had a conversation we talking about that we have 300 motorcycle clubs in Atlanta, in Georgia.
Which I don't see.
Okay. But then you look at the list that they sent out, it's 131, 132 motorcycle clubs. But then, of course, I reviewed the list. It has social clubs listed on that list. It has 5 motorcycle clubs listed twice. And I mentioned it to one of the personnel that's a part of the council. I'm not responsible for that. It's the council. It's not this section. It's not the east, south, north, the west. It's this section. Take that back talk to them.
That's that's something we need to be talking about immediately.
And call me and say which ones are social clubs and which ones are but the social clubs say social club. And then the other clubs you can go through and see which ones are listed twice. Easy fix. Are you gonna do the work or you just there to hold the position? Those are the things that I'm fed up with, to seeing that things are done right.
Because see, this is my thing. Even in the beginning, when we first started this shit, they was talking about, man, it's 300. I said, man, you have never been to a party.
Yeah.
Never in the history of Atlanta have I been to a party and saw more than 25 clubs in one party. I
disagree because I can.
You can see 25 different vests.
I can just see that from just out of state with Front Runners anniversary. But I'm
talking about 25 Atlanta club vests.
Yeah, a lot of them. I've been to a lot, so I'm gonna disagree with that one.
Okay, I don't. Well, maybe I don't know all of them, but I'm just. To me, it's always the regulars that come out.
Even in your old clubs, block burners in the Kings.
Yeah,
there's been more than 25 clubs there. Shit, you get that in the first.
No, of course, but most of them are out of town.
No, you had local. You had a lot of local. I can.
Well, maybe those are the big clubs, but I'm just saying. I'm saying I ain't never been a regulator and saw more than 25 different clubs.
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
50 clubs?
Probably.
75 different clubs?
Yeah, probably. At some people parties, yeah.
At regulators or some people. So what's the most? Well, we ain't counting vests, but I'm just saying, what's the most vests you think you've ever seen? Because they say it's 300 clubs here in Georgia. All I'm saying is this: I've never seen. To me, maybe 25. I ain't paying attention, but I'll give you 100. It may be at 100 different clubs at an anniversary, because that's a big anniversary. If you got 100 people at an anniversary in Georgia, damn near that's considered a successful anniversary for the most part. But I've never seen 100 different clubs, different vests in one party. And this is the second thing, is that this has always been my number one thing. Dude, throw a party on so-and-so and them date and watch what happens.
Let me say this. I can remember the PROs from the old club. We used to keep a roster. We had one person sign in. And this individual, and then that's how we set our calendar. That's how we went back and we set our calendar based on who came, the number of people came, such and such.
Yeah, as you said.
Know how you
who won the trophy.
Right, so you can give love back to that organization because one thing you got to understand, there's no budget. Nobody out here on this bike set has a savings account that says biker related. So that means your maintenance, that means your travel, that means your gas, that means your hotel, that means your food. Nobody has that set up. Nobody. So when you're doing this, you're taking this out to make ends meet, to make sure that you can get to this location.
Okay.
I am one of the first people that I know that have a calendar. I can tell you what I'm doing this time next year.
Yeah. You're already good.
I'm already good. So now I got to understand, how much did it cost me last year? It cost me $67 to get to Jacksonville and back home. Not just to get, but get there and get back.
And get back.
Okay? Yeah. You share a room. Yeah. I mean, your prices is half. If you're gonna have more than 2 people in the room, then that's even lower. So if you got a $100 room night, that's $200 per night, Friday, Saturday night. That's $220 count tax. You divide that up by 3. That's $67, $68 a person. I done traveled and had a good time.
For less than $125.
Yeah, about $150. But we sit out here and we make this thing that is so explosive. No. I have some people that's going to Milwaukee with me. We sharing the rooms. The rooms are booked. I do not wait to the last minute to book a room. When you send me something out,
and I'm going.
My partner from Milwaukee.
I'm going.
My partner from Milwaukee sent me and sent his close friends the invite saying, this is going to be our host hotel. I'm giving y'all a week to go ahead and book y'all room before it gets exploded. That same night, I booked my rooms. A week and a half later, the whole hotel was full. That man right there is always going to be in debt to me because he looked out for me first. You see what I'm saying? That's what the motorcycle set should be. Look out for the people who look out for you.
But this would kill me though. I'm just imagining how many people call them now and talking about, can you get me in?
Oh man!
And they had the information.
Really? they had the information
a week,
and they had the week prior. You can't put that strain on people because they got so much stuff coming up to their anniversary, especially if they've had successful anniversaries.
Yeah.
You know, I give everybody, I can say, everybody that's been a part of Front Runners, from JJ to Enchant to all those people to Dink, all those people who've been in the business manager position to have to go out and get this and make sure this straight, make sure that's straight, have to deal with the vendors, have to deal with that.
Yeah.
That you talking about a lot of work and no pay.
Yeah. That part.
No gas.
For free.
For free. Because you love your organization. But one thing I can say is that when it was time for them to have things in place, they had it in place. That's what
I'm
helped.
gonna give you one better than that.
grow.
I'm gonna give you one better. This what was my pet peeve. You ride your motorcycle, you spend your own gas money,
Mm-hmm.
you spend your time away from your family,
Mm-hmm.
you repair your motorcycle, you keep it in good shape,
Mm-hmm.
you do all that, and you call your people and say, "Hey man, we need $70 because I want to make a good offer, a good gesture offering over where I'm at. I'm putting something together." Boom. All right. Well, you send it to I'm building. I'm locking in relationship.
Yeah.
And then I get back home and I don't have the receipt, and now I done stole from the club.
Hold on. Checks and balances.
I got you.
Trust, but confirm.
Yeah. But this.
Hey, David.
Thank you. Cause see, this is what you do.
Did y'all get a call? Did y'all get some money donated to y'all from Big Sale?
Not even that. I got
he
one.
Say
better,
he gave it to such and such.
I got one better than that. Say, man, why don't you call my prayers, man? He just really want. Man, this dude y'all sent down here is a hell of a dude, man. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
He gave us this, man. So that's your confirmation, right?
That's
there.
your confirmation, right there.
There. But this is what I'm saying though.
Y'all went out to eat though with that money. You took him out to eat. It was just that.
Even if that's what I did, understand what I'm trying to tell you. I say this all the time. You got VIP, superstars, and bench warmers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you got your VIPs, let them be VIPs.
Let them VIPs. Absolutely.
Let them be VIPs.
And every organization need them.
You got to have them.
Got to have them.
Let them be VIPs because I'm trying to tell you, your VIP is why y'all can do half the shit that y'all doing.
Absolutely.
You know, he might not be perfect with the paperwork, might not be perfect with the whatever, but I ain't got time to work because I'm making moves. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
He know how to communicate. He know how to build relationships.
That's what he do. So this is my thing. That was my gripe with the council. To me, was I never felt that the people that I was looking at were in charge. That's number one. Number two is to me, the purpose of it was lost. The original purpose that you guys, that Snowman plan and you guys had together, you guys never got a chance to implement that. That's how I feel. So now we got these councils now, okay? And it is what it is. If you're a hurt dog, hit dog, holler. You got people on the council that can't tell me shit. You don't ride a motorcycle. You don't have no, you might have a cool little name, in this little bitty, set right here, you might have a name, but I ain't never pulled up anywhere and nowhere and saw you own a motorcycle. I don't even know if you own a motorcycle. Not even that. Your education is not what it needs to be talking about the head of a council where you're trying to represent for, everybody else. All I see is lording over, bullying, and bigger me, little you type shit. That's what I see.
But this motorcycle said, when you see a group of people together, and I just like, I'm gonna go back one. I'm gonna backtrack. Okay. This weekend, I saw where a social club went to a totally different state. They don't know nothing about this. I got the video. That social club was the life of that party. And I think it was two.
Okay.
But of course I don't know every member that was right in that pool area. But I tell you, Black Diamond Duchess,
I heard of them.
my hats off.
Yeah, I heard of them.
Them girls went down there and took over that party. And I want to say West Side Jules was a part of that as well.
Okay.
But they had that party going on. And when they had this one song going on, it was all they were saying was ATL. ATL. Those girls right there brought notice back to your state.
Period.
Regardless of how you look at it, they brought notice back to your state. You go to we dog out social clubs But you go to a motorcycle party, 99%, 99 out of 100 social clubs in Georgia are female.
Okay.
I only know one male.
And I don't even know them.
10. Top 10, was it top 10, I believe it is? Social club.
Hey.
Everything else that I know of are females. You go to a social club party, you go to a party, that's what you see on the dance floor before. Because let me say this, no disrespect to the women who ride their motorcycles, because I got one of the best ones. That's my MVP.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have a certain, we understand the motorcycle culture a little bit better than the social club does. So now we're not gonna be as inviting. We're not gonna be as enticing. We're gonna be, we want to be, they want to show their heartness as well, so that showing that they ride their motorcycle and they got their little chest stuck out as well. Social clubs, we're there to have fun.
I got one better for you than that. Tell them they can't come and watch how dead your party be.
And watch how dead your party. Absolutely.
Keep disrespecting if you want to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep telling them social club brawls that they ain't shit. Keep on. Mm-hmm. And they stop coming to your shit.
They stop coming to your stuff.
When they stop coming, guess who else gonna stop coming? Me.
That's the life of the party. That's the life of the party. You have certain people, certain other ladies, but
that's their job, man.
That's
the whole purpose for their existence.
Whole purpose. Absolutely.
It's because we on our motorcycles, we can't get loose. We can't have that kind of fun.
Absolutely. We can't drink as much.
So when they come, they liven it up. You get to have a good time, let loose a little bit. But them ain't nothing but them hoes. But them ain't nothing but them. I can't stand them. Oh, for what? Why not? Because they having fun.
But see, that's like if that Aftermath pool party was off the chain.
Over there, Rare Breed?
No, Aftermath in Jacksonville.
I know, but I thought it was at the Rare Breed.
Well, no, it was at their host hotel, Quality Inn.
That was Rare Breed Host Hotel too.
That was theirs. Okay, yeah. But it was Aftermath party, so I ain't gonna get at the Rare Breed.
No, I'm just because that's the
right.
I didn't know that was their hotel.
Yeah, that was their host hotel. Was off the party, and the way you can see people standing up and watching it.
Okay,
that right there, it was too small for Aftermath. Okay, but you pray that you book out everything that you do, and Aftermath did their thing. I already contacted Paul Wall and our national, and I contacted Stacks, the president down there.
Yeah,
is that y'all did an outstanding job. They had the food on deck, they had the music on deck. They DJ kept the crowd jumping, kept the people rolling, but it was no parking nowhere.
Yeah, because I was the one that the police officer came up to and said, "Hey, is this one? No, well, we just need to move the cars off the streets and the bikes off the street because they had made the street made it down to where it was just a straight a straight tunnel." Yeah. So I was there, but like I said, I didn't know that was there. I know because Rare Breed stayed there as well, so that's why I said that. Now I'm gonna tell you, I gotta say it because I just did a post about this earlier. Aftermath dropped the ball at the party now.
Okay.
With the count.
Oh, I didn't get to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't see that. They did a furthest travel, and I'm not sure. I think that was the president. I'm not sure, but he said our furthest travel does not mean you have to be on the ground. It's just the furthest person.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
and that's their prerogative. That's their prerogative.
I'm gonna come back with that. We can say they dropped the ball, but I can remember even with front runners, we had the furthest on ground and we had the furthest travel. Okay. Because we've had people from Hawaii and other states,
because that's what they did. They had some country,
but way out there that have been to your party. Yeah. But of course, you don't expect them to ride. They're gonna fly in.
No.
So you want to show that gratitude too. So you give 2 awards, not just one.
And they did. They gave 2. That is the other part. This the other part. And this is what I say. This and I'm gonna give y'all a major game, and I'm gonna tell you why FHO is so successful. You have to acknowledge people
absolutely
that come and support you.
Absolutely.
I don't care what it is.
Absolutely.
You have to have a committee to say, hey, your job this weekend is to make sure you represent us, say hi, shake hands, find out what they need, and go get it. Don't just say, hey, what you need? Oh, it's over there. Okay, well, I'll be right back. What you guys need? Blah, blah, blah. You have to have that welcoming committee, that committee that's assigned to the people.
Especially if you have VIP tables.
Period. You have to have that. Now, what I meant by when I said that so then they go to, now you're giving away money now. So when it comes to giving away money, niggas gonna lie, steal, and cheat. They giving away $500. They do the most rep, dude from Hawaii got the most rep, furthest travel. Then they did the furthest travel on ground. And you got a guy that say he rode from Spokane, Washington.
Okay.
There's people saying, "Oh, you did?"
His people done called him out.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
He got an ID. He said his bike is out front, which we're not knocking that. But you rode from Spokane, Washington. Show me some gas receipts. Show me some.
He's stationed there with his bike still in Jacksonville, so he can't when he got home. Oh, my bad.
Okay, Dogg J. We do know she rode from there because she told you every chance she got. Yeah. So you totally ignored her. And he said he rode his motorcycle. Boom.
Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. When me and my wife was leaving, when we stopped at our first gas stop, to the limit guy, and I hope he's home. I can't remember his name, but he was a sergeant on for the Killeen, Texas chapter. He was on the ground. Matter of fact, he got ahead of us and he pulled over because he thought something was wrong with his front tire.
Okay.
We stopped and pulled over with him.
Yeah.
Got my phone, just like, do what bikers are supposed to do, take care of each other.
Period.
So we get on up. This was before the stop. Then we get on up. He was ahead of us, but we get to the gas station before he do. Because then, so we asked him, how did we get in front of you? He said, I pulled off at another gas station, but all the gas stations was closed. So he came to the next one. Okay, case understood. But he said that he found out that he had won the furthest travel, but he was outside.
But he's not further than.
And no, not even close.
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about another half of the world. But anyway, the point is that supposedly somebody told him he should have won because he was from Killeen, but Spokane is way on out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I'm saying is this, and this is my advice for everybody. Understand this. You have to verify.
Yes. Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. Me and this dude right here, if we leave right now and we head to LA, y'all gonna know. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna be no where they going. You gonna know we on our motorcycle, we riding somewhere. But we don't do that for bragging rights. We do that because we got people that's praying for us. Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing about social media. Use it for what it's supposed to be used for.
Absolutely.
Social media is one of the greatest tools in the world. Mm-hmm. If you use it for what it's supposed to be used for. But a lot of y'all take your social media and try to make it reality. Mm-hmm. Oh, Big Dog said he got $1 million. Big Dog said he feel like $1 million. Big Dog got $1 million. He said it on Facebook. No, that's not what he said. All I'm saying is this, is that me personally, I try my best. I try my best to reach out. When you got, even in that situation, you got 2 or 3 different people that came from these kind of, bring them up on stage, acknowledge each one of them,
Absolutely.
say, hey, appreciate you, Spokane, Washington, this lady, you from here, so-and-so, you from Killeen. Mm-hmm. Man, this is going, first off, we thank all of y'all. There ain't enough money, but I've seen it, and I've done this at bike nights. I've done this at other events. What's the payout, $1,000? Man, these two is a difference of 50, 60, 100 miles.
Let me say this. Yeah. And I hope these two organizations work together, the Female Ride and Aftermath.
They should.
Now, I'm hoping they coordinate it, because it's their weekend and they coordinate it. Respect, give respect, receive respect. But our Female Ride just brought 800 women to your anniversary.
Yeah.
So I know Paul Wall. I know Paul Wall very well. We like brothers.
Okay.
I'm sure if it was very beneficial for them, they're gonna take care of that all-female ride. They're gonna take care of little Tigger.
They should.
Because I just brought this to you. Now I'm having this. Let's work together.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Be a sponsor.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Be a sponsor. Sponsor.
I love you to
sponsor
death.
Cups or something.
I love you to death. And again, that's that vision. I got the same vision.
Come on,
and I'm even going a step further than that. You got Little Tigger, Portia Taylor, FHO. You want me?
You got to work together.
Do you want me?
That's what keeping us from really being further than what we are, is that we don't work together.
Well, it's and I'm gonna tell you something, man. And this is the realest shit ever. I've been doing this shit by myself. Me and my wife. My wife has been my benefactor. Been my family, my mom and dad have been my biggest supporters. That's all I've ever gave. I mean, I'm gonna do it, and this is what I try to tell everybody. You wasting your time taking a shot at me.
Oh, yeah.
You can call me fat, black, ugly, no teeth. Hey, player. You want to put that on the mic? Because I don't care what you say. Just let me get it and put it out there. But I'm just saying, it ain't no competition with me.
Ain't no competition.
It can't be. Listen,
Ain't no competition.
everybody has their own lane. Everybody got their own following. Tigger got followings that I don't got. I got followings that Tigger don't got. Yeah. Portia Taylor got followings that neither one of us got.
Absolutely.
So just imagine.
We have to come to some type of happy ground, some type of common ground, to where
get yonder, Stephanie.
Why am I going to your event if I don't want your event to be successful? I'm not fixing to spend $300-$400 and then have to go work the next day once I get back from work, body tired, broke down from riding, because if I didn't want your event to be successful. I want your event to be successful as mine.
Because guess what? After yours is mine.
It's mine.
After mine is theirs. So but I'm saying, I said that to say this. Everything I do, Big Dog, I do it for the betterment of my family. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to feed my family.
Absolutely. 100.
If you support me or not, you do. If you don't, it's not going to stop me.
Absolutely.
I promise you that. So I'm telling everybody out there, you might well gonna love me, man. You might well stop hating on me, because it ain't gonna stop nothing. It ain't gonna change nothing. And I gotta tell everybody, you're gonna run so far away from me that you're gonna run right back into me.
I'm gonna send another message, and it's to the proc. Proc. There's several people who've been to the proc have differences of opinions about the proc. I've spoken at the proc event for almost 12, 13 years. Okay, it's a message that you give at the proc. Not selling your club. It's the message.
Okay.
Every year, I've been told, write a book. I'll be the first to say, I'm not a writer.
Period.
Not a writer. Period. But I have knowledge, but I love to research. Something that I'm deeply in depth. You ask me something about Dallas Cowboys,
Hey, don't start. We'll fuck around and change this whole subject.
It's all day. I can give you whatever you want. Who was the offensive line in the 70s? Who was the defensive line? I know that.
Okay.
So when I do research, I research what I like. I like leaders. I like people who want to make a difference. People who's putting everything on the line and to be heard, but to be heard with respect, dignity, and say evolution, to where you evolving everybody around you.
Period.
And I'm praying and I'm hoping that next year at the proc, I get to have my own setting to where I can really go deep.
Well, that was one of the biggest arguments I had, because when they finally reached out to me, they promised me that. Mm-hmm. They promised me, oh no, y'all gonna get to have it the way. So I called in the big dogs. Hey, Snow. Hey, hey. This is because. For me, you have to understand.
Name one big dog. Let's get that straight.
All right. I said the big dogs. This is my big dog. What I'm saying is this: is that if you can't help the community by sugarcoating shit, that's just how I feel.
You gotta have time.
You gotta have the time,
can't rush it.
And you gotta have the opportunity to be real, because you gotta understand this: your presentation, I understand it, but it's not how I would present it. But you got people in the crowd. They're gonna like yours, they're gonna like mine, but together they got fed a whole meal.
Oh, they got fed.
Yeah, they got fed a whole meal. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they eat on your plate, they ate off my plate, and they full. So, but when you put that out there, like I see them rush your whole prison. You got they rush that shit in. So you really like you really ain't got time to. So what is the purpose?
And see, that's the point where I came in. Everybody say, "Why don't you get jump drive to sell your information?" That's not.
It's not gonna work like that.
That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah, and it's not gonna.
They need to have some type of idea, some type of information to lead them to, so they can understand what is truly going on. Why do I say this? What's the backing? Where do you get this? How do you find this? That's why at the lab I give all my cliff notes and everything, where I get this from, where I got that from. But it's like a garbage bag full of information. But I make sure if you sent me a text message, you send me an email, everybody that does that always get my information for free. And I made that. It wasn't nobody else's decision. That's the decision that I made because I want to be a difference maker on the motorcycle set. I want to help people and lead them to where they can have a better understanding what they need to do. Don't take everything personal. Take it in stride, but understanding that this is some of the things that can help you. If you run into this situation, think back to this. Close your eyes, count to 5. Woosah. But let's make this thing happen as a group. You have to work together as an organization on this motorcycle set to make things work. That's just like in the White House. You got so much stuff because one person is in charge. Once you get that president that position, allow him to do some of the things to make that stuff work.
They got so many people.
Don't be
president can't do nothing shit he want to do.
Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing.
Why'd you put him in a position? But you like this view. You like what he was doing when he was back there being a prospect and he was a member. Yeah. Because he was doing everything. Allow him to do the same thing as a president.
Well, I'm gonna say that because you spoke on it earlier, but you didn't drop on with this. To me, everybody always, what's the average time a president should have 4 years in office? Because the first year he's getting in there trying to figure out, okay, who is who, put his team together. The second year he has to put together his plan. The third year he gets to implement it. The fourth year he gets to share it with the next incoming person. That's how I see it.
I agree, disagree.
Okay. How much
I always said 2 years because if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna get voted back in. But that don't make me waste 4 years. And now 4 years for people members that's totally disgruntled of what you're doing and you're not doing it right.
I mean, but if you call a meeting, call a vote, get him about it. I mean, it's just that simple.
But it's more difficult, supposedly. Let me say that. Supposedly, if you follow your bylaws. Oh. And I think that was one of the things that upset me, is that bylaws wasn't followed. But follow your bylaws. If you have bylaws in place to follow.
For a reason.
That give you guidelines. It's not the root to all evil, but it gives you guidelines or it gives you a starting point too.
Period. It's a foundation.
It's the foundation. And if you follow those and you respect the person that's in leadership, you're gonna grant them that. We're not gonna do nothing that if you don't have this, and then we can do.
Say, man, we're gonna take a commercial break, man. We're gonna be right back. I'm sitting there talking to my man Big Dog, one of the 20-year veterans, founders, G's, legends in the game here in Atlanta. Been putting it down, man, with a wealth of knowledge. Founder, president, council president, the whole 9 yards, man. So we'll be right back, man.
Eco One, the superior eco-friendly motorcycle and auto detailing spray. Eco One super wetting and low foaming polymer technology cleans by flowing underneath the dirt particles and lift them away from the surface. All you need to do is spray, wipe, and watch the amazing shine appear. All of this is done with very little time and effort, but the results look like you spent all day waxing your cycle or vehicle. Eco One. Don't ride dirty.
Say, man, give a shout out to my man Eco Shorty, Eco Dogg, man. Hit him up. ECO1motorsport.com. They got you. Put in the FHO discount code and you own, man. They got you. I promise you. You understand me? So let's get it, man.
Select Luxury Cars, proud sponsor of the FHO Podcast Live Show. The most diverse luxury vehicle selection in the greater Atlanta area. The highest quality customer service and unmatched nationwide pricing. Contact Mike Goodall at 678-855-2292 to schedule your appointment today. Select Luxury Cars, trusted family dealer since 1994.
Say, man, Select Luxury Cars, your high-end car dealership. If you're looking for something real nice, super nice, for real nice, a few dollars, nothing cheap. A few dollars. Hit up my man Mike Goodall, man, Select Luxury Cars, 678-855-2292. He got you. Mention FHO sent you. I promise you it'll be worth your while. So that's that, man. Real quick, let me run through these announcements real quick, get this done, and get it together, man. May 17th through the 19th, Gaddafi Entertainment, along with Keystone Raceway, presents the fastest Harley Davidson in the world. Test and tune Friday and Saturday, race day Sunday. The meet and greet is Saturday night at Club VIP. They got a bike show, sound competition, 3 race classes, bracket class, each all paying $1,000 cash payouts. Hit up Gaddafi, Gaddafi Entertainment, 412-418-0566, or go to FastHarley'sOnly.com website for all the information concerning that event. Next up, Pound for Pound MC, Memphis, Tennessee, May 31st to June 2nd. Contact my man Barbecue for more information, 901-301-9830. Again, 901-301-9830. They're also racing at the track that Friday, May 31st from 4 to 11 p.m. Don't miss it. FHO will be in the building. We're gonna knock somebody off. I'm trying to treat somebody or something. You feel what I'm saying? Right after that, we got the 2019 Fun Run. My man Ken Folks from Rare Breed putting it down. They're going to Louisiana, Bikes on the Bayou. That's June 7th through the 9th. Contact him at 731-334-4399. 731-334-4399. He got you for all information concerning date, time, meetups, whereabouts, the whole 9 yards. After that, June 14th through the 16th, Afro Dogs MC, Buffalo, New York. For more information, contact the VP Backdraft, 716-310-1895, 716-310-1895, or the Secretary Golden, 716-570-5835, 716-570-5835. It's going down, Buffalo, New York. I definitely will be in the building. It's going down. So I got Gaddafi, I got the Raceway, I got Pound for Pound, I got Afro Dogs, and then last but not least ever, Rare Breed MC 30th anniversary, June 24th through the 30th. They're going to have the whole city in town on lock. Right now, I think the closest room you can get is in Arizona. Big Dog said,
Oh, dang.
everything's sold out, man.
Wow.
Everything's sold out. I think the closest hotel that you can get for L.A. is Phoenix, Arizona, man. That's where you got to go get a room at, man. But anyway, you don't want to miss it. It's one of the biggest events of all time. 30 years in the game, the mother chapter. When I tell you they have survived all the storms, they have brought the Bloods and the Crips together. They participated in so much. So, and it's definitely going to be special this year because I already know that they're going to do it big for Nipsey too. So, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. I already know they got something real big planned for that. Also, FHO is trying to take over 100 people. You're more than welcome to come. Go to FastHarley'sOnly.com for all the details. The only requirement is you have to be able to get at least 180 miles to the tank. Anything smaller than that, and I'm sorry, this ain't the trip for you. Also, if you break down, we're going to make sure you're safe and secure, and we gone. I'm telling you that right now, so don't call me a piece of shit when I leave you on the side of the road. At the dealership, at the hotel, not on the side of the road, but at the dealership or the hotel, we get you where you got to get to safely. We gone, man, because you're not going to hold up the whole trip. But make sure your motorcycle's working. You can go to Fast Harley's Only independent page on FHO. On Facebook, we have a independent FHO independent page. My man Ike's run that page. He puts so much information in there if you want to check that out. Also, we will be doing a lot of YouTube videos leading up to that run, how to pack to make sure you get your bike serviced, what helps. You need to be healthy, start, losing some weight, make sure you're hydrated, the whole 9 yards. So that's what we got going on, man. Those are your announcements. And everything else, man, it is what it is. Motorcycle, that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm back, man.
Let's get it.
Big Cell, FHO'S HNIC, Mr. MB everywhere.
All right, so we back, man. That applause is for you for still tuning in. We done had storms and knock out computers and everything, but we still here, man. We still here. So, Big Dog.
Yes, sir.
Looking for a home.
Mm-hmm. I am.
What is required?
They ride their motorcycle, number one.
Okay.
They have a place to where they're comfortable in that brotherhood.
Okay.
Do
you think brotherhood exists? Do you think brotherhood exists?
I do.
Okay.
I really do. I think it's there. You just have to find your niche. And I tell the clubs that's out there that I'm looking at, and I don't have an issue with naming those clubs. One of the clubs is one of those clubs you don't see that much, but they have a good foundation. That's Buffalo Soldiers.
History.
And one of the reasons I look at Buffalo Soldiers is that it's a co-ed motorcycle club.
Okay.
And of course, I have my MVP, so I like to include her in a lot of things that I do.
Okay.
And the next one would be Born Losers.
Okay.
I give it up to the Blue House. I like that they get out and they ride their bikes to certain different places, and they have a group that goes out almost every other weekend. So they get out and they do that. the next one would be Kings of the South. And reason I say Kings of the South because they have chapters, and I want to go to a lot of different places. I want to be able to ride, and they say come here and stay here, do that, whatever. And I love that. When they're on the ground, I like the way they ride in as a unit. Unity is another. One that might surprise a lot of people, but I give it up to West Side Riders.
Oh, they've survived, man. Storm them doing their thing.
Storm them doing their thing, and I seen the love and the energy that they have amongst each other in unity just this past weekend. Yeah. So that elevated them to a certain degree. Okay. But my number one would be Rabri MC, and it's because Rabri has 26 chapters in 16 different states.
They got more than 26.
Right, they got 16. They got 26 chapters listed at their clubhouse.
Yeah, well, that's because they done ran out of paint. they got to fill it. They need some more paint to fill it. Yeah, they need to. We need some more paint to fill this map in, man.
That gives me a little bit because that means I went and I observed, and I am observing these organizations.
I did one of my podcasts probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he was talking smack, and I called Flacco. I called Flacco, Kinfolk.
Saw him this weekend.
Yeah, I called him, and I said, listen, man, I'm on here right now. I got a bet with somebody right now. You a bad motherfucker. Flacco, yeah, I'm a bad. Kinfolk, I'm a bad motherfucker. I said, you a bad motherfucker. Okay, you going to take this bet? Yeah. I said, I want to bet you can't do all chapter run today. And they say, they say, pay sell his money, man. They say, pay sell his money. Because that's how many chapters they got.
That's how many chapters
Yeah. Boy, please.
That's how many chapters they
got. Yeah, they out there, man, and they doing their thing. They constantly growing.
But the thing that I look for, just this weekend, I'm down there. Of course, I know John, and down in Jacksonville, and I'll be back down there in May for their anniversary. But the thing is, when they lined up to go,
shut it down.
Everybody, let's move over. And I can remember when my old organization that we did a count. Yeah. And we had to have an escort.
Helicopters, all kind of stuff. Yeah.
All kind of stuff.
All kind of stuff, yeah. I remember that.
So that gives me what I'm accustomed to on a different level.
I mean, you got some hell of choice, Buffalo Soldiers. I can imagine what you would do for that. That's gonna light them up here in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Born Losers, shout out to my boys, Born Losers them over there. That's gonna put them Kings of the South. I mean, you got some West Side. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you got some decisions to make.
Yeah, those are and then but the good part about it is that me and the wife, we don't go back and forth. She's already granted me to go to an all male club. That's what I want to do. Okay. Without any hardship, because and one thing that she said is that females ride with them. I can ride, and I was actually,
and she can put that FHO on too.
Exactly. Yeah, and FHO.
Hey, mama.
What up, sis? But the thing is, I want to be able to be with a group of guys or a group of guys and ladies that enjoy each other.
That part.
Nothing else. I already told. I'm putting it out there. If you always wonder what a prospect would do, and you always wonder what a member would do, I'm here to show you. And I've never done that. Yeah. I can understand. I've never done that, but that's where I'm at.
One of the things I'm gonna tell you about this, and we just had this conversation because I had him on my live. My boy Punchy, he on suspension right now, and if they'll suspend Punchy and fine Punchy. That tell you right there, that's a hell of an organization. That's a hell of an organization.
That's a hell of an organization.
How in the hell the VP, 18 years as vice president, made a mistake and got booked for it?
That's respect. That's respect. You see what I'm saying? But see, that's how you're supposed to run. If you violate those bylaws, bam, we don't care who you are, but we're not gonna go to the extreme. But we're gonna give you what you're supposed to have.
Oh, he got it. He got the fine. He had to pay the fee, and he took it, lost his colors, and he got to still make the ride. Yeah, you got to deal with that.
You got to deal with that. Yeah. That's love and respect.
And listen, this was what was so cold. He said when he was on one of his lives, he's like, "This the little slimy motherfucker that suspended me." And these three motherfuckers right here, they like, "You want some chips or something? You hungry?" Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we ain't worried about that shit. You hungry? So it's just what I'm saying is this, man. They have for me showed the example that this club is bigger than you.
Bigger than you.
is the eagle that's on the back. That's who we respect.
That's
that
who we
eagle.
respect. That eagle.
Period. And it was just beautiful. And then, like I said, of course, Punchy got the attitude. He gonna win regardless. So that you got to have members that understand that. He said, "Sel, I messed up, dude. I did it and paid my fine and woo, woo, woo."
You can't fight against what's right.
Period.
If it's right, ain't nothing you can say. I've been suspended before.
Yeah.
I'm human. Yeah. I'm human. But one thing I say, man, is that those are the things that I look for. And I think that within the next 3 to 4 months, I have my mind made up what I'm gonna do, and then we'll see. Yeah. But we'll see. But I have.
Any of them win. All of them win. Grabbing you. Yeah. All of them win. It's a win for all of them because, like I said, all of them win. Yeah. And, you put FHO on the list. It's here for you too.
FHO.
So just know this, man. It's you got some choices because you've hit some big. You ain't got no slouches on there. Not nobody on there. Every one of them have their own what they bring.
Mm-hmm. They do.
All of them are individual. You name five individual clubs.
But man, this is what I was. This was my view from my past, and I haven't been to an event where I've seen Kings or Rare Breed, and there's a start time, there's a meet-up time, there's a gone time, and there's a drop the catch-up time. Mm. And I never forget, I remember we was going to Memphis, pound for pound, 3 years ago. We was leaving at a certain time, and we get to the BP out on Thornton Road. Snowman then was there. And I think Snowman was starting at arms at the time. And Snowman said, "Hey man, we got this. We got 2 trucks that's following such and such. Y'all feel free to get in with us." Period. I said, "Well, we scheduled at 10, so I can't leave early. They was scheduled at 9:30. I say, so I can't leave. We got that 9:15, so we can't leave early. So, because I got to get them the time that they were supposed to be there. So he was like, okay. 9:30 got there. One member from Red Breed wasn't there. Catch up.
You already,
that's respect, man.
You already
respect the time. We're gonna give you. We're gonna say we're gonna meet early so we can leave on time. Mm. So don't be deleted on. Don't be late on both of them.
This is my thing. I think it's the most disrespectful shit in the world for me to plan my whole entire day before and day of to be on time.
Yep.
And for you to lollygag and not be on time. I just think that's totally disrespectful. That's why when you, and I'm telling y'all right now, for the West Coast run, kickstands up at 3 o'clock. At 3:02, 3:03, we on 20. You're going to hear motorcycles. Understand this. And this is what I do. I'm finna give you some major game. Mm-hmm. I turn my phone off in the morning. Mm-hmm. So you can't call me. Mm-hmm. I can't read your text messages. Mm-hmm. I don't turn my phone on to the first gas stop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I wake up in the morning, that mug off. Alarm, once the alarm go off, and okay, boom, off.
That's it.
Because I'm not none of that.
But I'm gonna give you one on that. The only problem I have with that, and your mentality and my mentality is different. Yeah. I believe in safety and I believe in relying. If I got somebody who's busting their ass trying to get to where I'm at, but all of a sudden they had a breakdown or they had a accident, I want to know. Okay. I want to know. Because you're coming to make my run better. You're coming to make our ride fun. Yeah. So I do care to that point. Yeah,
we disagree, man. I'm not. See, this is the thing for me. I'm the kind of individual. My mind is made up. I'm going. My wife would tell you that. Mm-hmm. I'm going.
Yeah.
So is you broke down? I'm sorry. Is he still alive? They got him going to the hospital. Yeah. Okay. Well, when I get back, I'll come see him. Yep. Because I'm going right now. I'm not. Right. So therefore, that's why I tell you my phone. Because I'm not changing my plan. And this is one thing I argue with. Just like I'm going to tell you this. If you say, hey, Sel, ride with me. We going to Home Depot. Mm-hmm. Fuck it, I'll ride with you. Mm-hmm. Then on the way, I'm going to stop by my mama's house. Oh, look. We
done.
We fussing. We fussing the whole.
We get like
bro, that. Yeah, bro. No, sir. That ain't what you said. You said we was going to Home Depot and we was coming back. That's all I'm doing. Home Depot. Well, man, you got to ride. No. So that's just me. That's just how I am. But my thing of it is this, like I tell people all the time, you'll always find more excuses not to ride than you will to ride.
Yep.
You will let everything, because I'm going to tell you this, and and he going to agree with me, I promise you this. every time before a ride, everything that can come up will come up.
And let me say this too, Zell. And on these rides, guys, I have the motorcycle, the premium AAA.
All that.
Get that. That's important. Get
Major.
That. That's 200 miles. If you ride on HD, you're gonna get to a dealership within that time.
Period.
So you're good to go. So those are the things. That's one of the things that a lot of people don't mention, but that's one of the most important things that you need to have.
I mention it all the time.
Check your bike insurance and make sure you have tow with that, and make sure it's not 3 to 5 miles, because some of them have done that and we fell up under that. But make sure you have that AAA premium on your bike.
And I got a referral number. Hit me up. I'll give you my referral number so I can get the credit.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna give you another one. When Big Dog and his group decided to join Final Cut, one of the main reasons I didn't join the motorcycle club is the respect of a motorcycle and what Sale was just talking about. This was the same time where I was going around and I spent $10,000 in a year trying to get my bike running. It would run, it would stop. It would run, it would stop. If I kept my radio off, I can ride wherever you want to go.
Damn.
And that's messed up.
Whoa.
I can ride wherever. But if I turn my radio on, my bike gonna shut down on the highway. Shut down. As soon as I start pulling over, it start back up by itself. Respect for another motorcycle club, the clubs that I named, because they ride.
Yeah.
I couldn't join those clubs. I wasn't just joining a club just to say I had on a patch. I'm joining a club that I can help make them better. I want to help that club move forward. But my bike being broken down and I couldn't do anything, as a biker, I'm not gonna be your truck guy. That's not me. I'm not gonna be your trailer guy.
Yeah, that's a valid vacation. I could do that without.
Exactly.
I don't need no best.
Exactly. So my point is, and you joining these motorcycle clubs out here, make sure you know what you're getting into. Make sure you know what they do. Make sure you talk around. Make sure you look around. Do research. Find out where they started from. Find out where they started from. You know, I can honestly say, and I'm proud to say, that I'm respected enough to where I've been asked to pass my old club over. I've been asked to join this club, to take over their chapter. I've been asked to start a new chapter. That's a national chapter. Those things I've been asked that. But if I'm not ready and I'm not prepared to do what they do, I can't be a part of it.
One of the things I tell people all the time too, the biggest mistake you can make is join the club because you're homeboy in the club.
Because you're home, don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Trust me. I tell her, and I used to tell people this all the time. You can't join my club. Why? Because I'll fuck with you. You can't join my club. Because that's going to fuck up our relationship. I'm telling you. Because I'm a totally different person when it comes to this shit. This is a different ball game. So don't join my club if you my friend. No. That ain't how this thing going to work. But a lot of people make that mistake, you know, oh, well, I know the homie in the club, so it got to be cool. That don't.
See, that just like you said. Next year, my wife and I, we're gonna take that ride to Sturgis.
Okay.
We're taking a ride to Sturgis. Next year, we're going to the West Coast. Now, my biggest thing is I got to find people that want to get their states. I got 16 states from having 48.
Okay.
Well, actually 15 from having 48 states.
All of them
on the West. All of them at the top and on the West.
The hardest ones.
The hardest ones. And the farthest ones. But she don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I got to find some guys that want to do that.
Yeah.
That really want to go do that. I know you'll do it again.
All the time.
I know Dirty will do it again. I know Snowman will do it again.
I do it all.
I know there's some other people in Breed that'll do it again.
Listen.
So that's what I got to be comfortable with.
Listen. If everything go right, I'm still waiting on the itinerary. I'm still waiting on the booking. But if everything go right, I leave here for pound. Pound for pound that weekend. I got to get up Monday and go to Stockton, California.
Okay.
I'm there for that week. I leave Stockton, California Monday and got to go to Buffalo, New York.
Okay.
I'm there for that week. I leave Buffalo, New York, come home for 3 days to pick everybody up for the FHO ride to go back to L.A. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. The life on the road.
Period. So
you're a truck driver.
That's what I'm saying. On two. I'm a truck driver on two.
Truck driver on two.
But what I'm saying is this: is that these are the commitments that I make, and these are the things that I got to do. But I said all that to say this, and this is what I'm going to tell you. You got some tough choices.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. You already know. You've been there. You've done that. You know what done been fucked up. What worked. What didn't work. You got all that. I'm gonna congratulate you right now on whatever choice you make. So my congratulations right now. You will be a benefit to all the organizations that you name, to all of the MCs that you name. You would definitely be a benefit. So they are all of them. You know, it's like the NBA draft right now. You feel what I'm saying? You got a player up for draft. You got a top 5 player up for draft. He's out there. So whoever gets you it's gonna be a welcome addition. So that's the thing right there. The other part, Big Dog, I want to tell you this is that, and we're gonna have to come back because there's so much more that we can get into. Mm-hmm. But the biggest thing for me, and I want you to hear me when I tell you this, is that you're looking good. I noticed that I meant to tell you that in Jacksonville. You know, I can see the weight difference. You're looking good, and more importantly, you've always been the same.
Yes, sir. Always.
You know, you're always cool. You always, you got your big dog look. You know what I'm saying? You got that look, but you've always played by the rules.
Always.
So, if you don't understand that, and it takes people some time to get used to that, because we always take everything so personal.
Yep.
But it ain't that. It's just the rules. Like I told you, you called me and said, "Hey, Sel, these are the rules. This is what it is. I'll fuck with you, but these are the rules."
That's right.
So I thank you for that, man. And I think that's one of the things that I've been preaching. If we can get back to just following the rules and sticking to the rules and not putting nobody above it.
Absolutely.
That is where we're lacking it. We done opened up the doors and we done bent all the rules so far that the rules are broke now. So now you got people telling you this rule that don't make no sense because it contradicts this rule, and then this rule is in place for this. But then when you go over here, fuck what they said. This the rule over here, and it's just total chaos.
Well, what you saying that, and that's one of the pressures that the council has right now.
Yeah,
they have rules, and they have things in place that they actually dealing with right now.
Whoa.
And my hoping and I'm praying is that they make the right decision.
I just think I don't know. I just think we at a time and age, and then again, this is no disrespect to no councils because y'all call me all the time. I just think we at a time and age where you don't have to counsel adults.
Let grown folks be grown folks.
Because, dude, it's just like I said, those that obey the rules are going to go the farthest. Mm-hmm. Those are the clubs that are going to survive. Mm-hmm. Those are the clubs that's going to be well taken care of.
It might take them longer, but they're going to get there and they're going to be respected.
They're going to survive.
Absolutely.
They're going to have the anniversaries. They're going to get there. Because this is what I tell everybody. There's certain dates. I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck what's on the calendar. If you put your event on that date, you're going to lose.
You're going to lose.
Period.
So
what is we sweating the calendar for? Yep. If it's 4 different events, hell, I might want to bop to it, like you just said earlier. Mm-hmm. Whoever I fuck with, that's who I'm going to fuck with anyway. So I don't care what's going on. That's just like, I told somebody a perfect example. Atlanta has 17 strip clubs, 38 regular clubs, and 7 bebop clubs, and that's all on one corner. So do you think, don't know, whoever you go,
where you had fun at.
Period.
Yeah. That's the cheapest, and that's the fun. And have your best fun. That's what you
and so that's what I'm saying. Even with the bike set, it's like, dude, you guys so you got a counselor to protect the calendar, because that's really the only thing that I see that you really can do, because you're not teaching, you're not bringing people together, you're not. And again, there's no disrespect to the council. I'm not here to beat up on the council. I'm just saying, for me, that's just what I look at, and I'm just telling you is that. This man can tell me something. Snowman can tell me something. Flacco can tell me something. Sunshine Rogers, Dogg. These people can tell me something. You know why? Because they ride their motorcycle. So when they tell me, hey, Sel, man, I wouldn't go that way today or, next week. You supposed to be going where? Now check the weather. I'm going to stop and check the weather because he know what he's talking about. He ride his motorcycle. But it's certain people, man, if I was you, I wouldn't ride. I'm taking off right then and there because you don't know. But I said all that to say this, man. I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing, whatever choices you make. I wanted this to be light today. I really didn't want to get it too heavy because I want everybody to get to know you, introduce you, and then we'll get into it. Really get kind of heavy. But I'm gonna ask you these 5 questions, and then we're gonna go.
All
so,
right.
what state is Atlanta in right now? What is the state of affairs in Atlanta according to the motorcycle set?
When you're looking at rating 1 through 10, I give Atlanta probably a 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Because you do have a lot of organizations out there that's stuck to themselves that don't get caught up in it to do it, and that's one of the things that we're there. That we have some organizations. Okay, I'm gonna come to the council meeting, but I'm not really concerned about the council.
Period.
But I'm gonna come just to show face,
Okay.
and so that I can keep moving. You have people that are doing things that they normally wouldn't do just because, and so that's to me is not beneficial for the council, but it's beneficial for the club.
Okay.
It's beneficial for the club.
Okay. If you could change one thing about the bike set, I'm just gonna say the black bike set, not Atlanta, but the black bike set. What would it be?
I got a 2-part that respect, bringing more respect to the motorcycle set, and then allowing 7 to 10 motorcycle clubs in per year.
Okay, so you want to lower the. But I mean, where did all these people come from anyway? But anyway, okay, 3. Let me see. The third one would be, how important is it for a person to get out and see different places?
Wow. You tell me you ain't loading the barrel. But, let me tell you something. I haven't done 48 states in a run yet.
Okay.
But you notice what I said, the last word.
Yet.
But I have done 29 in 7 days. And that
Was it fun? Was it fun?
That was the most fun I ever had. It was the most trying that I've had. And it's not for everybody. And that wasn't 48, that was 29.
29.
So that was 19 states short.
Okay.
But that was getting out. And when I get out, even when I get out with my wife, we have so much time. It's 2 things that don't happen. Both of us have Bluetooth, and she wants to sink in. I tell her no. No, you're not fixing to talk me to death.
I'm on my music playing. I'm getting my zone. Yeah.
And I know that she's not. When I know she can't bitch at me because she's ahead of me.
Yeah.
Because I always let her lead the way, and I'm behind. You know, if I need to see anything, I can.
Hey,
I can
sis, they always put the weakest link up front. Anyway,
but those things, man, it is. And then it's like last night, sitting at the hotel meeting people that I would have never met.
Yeah.
It is so much fun, and then seeing what America has and some of the roads that they have, and the directions and the way things are, just going to the geography and seeing how they was able to make this road intertwine with this, how they interchange and this, it's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, that's that. Number 4. If you could ride any other motorcycle besides Harley Davidson, what would it be?
Probably a Honda Goldwing.
Okay. Good one, because I was going to say, me nothing else. I'm done riding.
Yeah.
So the Goldwing a bad boy, the Goldwing a bad old scooter.
It's 2 things that I like in a motorcycle. Yeah. You start, and you're getting me where I'm going. Those things that I love about motorcycle. I don't care what motorcycle it is.
Yeah, as long as it works.
But
yeah,
it's 2 things. It's 2 things that I know about Goldwings. They're very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
But them motherfuckers are fast.
That part. Oh yeah, they're gonna creep up on you.
Oh yeah.
All right, the last one. The last question would be: you spoke earlier on clubhouses, supporting the clubhouses.
Mm-hmm.
What do they need to do to get that support?
90%. I rode around Atlanta for too long, so I don't really get out and ride Atlanta like I used to. I'm a supporter of people who show love.
Okay.
Clubhouse and non-clubhouses. I love pseudo.
Okay.
Biz is one of the best things that has ever happened to the motorcycle set.
I ran into him this morning on my way home. Yeah.
But I think just unity and the menu.
Okay.
Their menu. And that's the difficult part. Motorcycle clubhouses has to be run like a business for it to really prosper and to really succeed. And I'm not one, me personally, I'm not one who want to talk to the same person every day. Me and my wife don't even talk every day. We speak, we kids, we move on, and we come up. I come home, she downstairs watching TV, I'm upstairs watching TV. She downstairs, she upstairs watching TV, I'm downstairs watching TV. All right, so we have that 30, 45 minute that we have a show that we watch, we're going to watch it together.
Yeah.
But now it's wind down time. Because now I'm into a point to where my health, I have to be more healthy. So I go to the gym 5 days a week. I don't get home to between 8 and 8:30. I get home, I unpack my bag and repack it for the next day. I get my clothes ready for the next day. Now it's time. I already prepared my food on Sunday. So she's probably at home cooking it now for the week because I'm not there.
Yeah.
But we cook our food on Sundays for the week.
Okay.
So each day, everything is stacked on top of each other. All I got to do is pull it out in the morning, put it in my bag, and I'm gone. So, it's always those 5 P's that come back into play. Proper planning, prevent poor performance. And so I had to get to that point to where I had to plan my food just like I plan anything else.
I got you.
So I think with their menu, everybody ain't going to eat barbecue every day. Everybody not going to eat wings every day, so how big sale.
Every day.
So you got to have some variety and something different. You got to have a little taste over here. You got to have a little taste over there. So you want to, and then we got too many. Not too many clubhouses.
Okay.
But we got too many events to where I don't want to go here because now I'm being looked at as I support them more than I support you. I want to be able to give love on an even keel. And respect on the even keel. I don't want nobody to think I respect this person more than I respect that one.
And they shouldn't because it's my right.
It's your right.
If I can't get to you today, I'll get to you next week, whatever. But, like you just said, they're going to judge.
They're going to judge.
I'm going to tell you like this. This is something for all clubhouses. Turn the lights on. Yeah. And quit having your members mean mug all of the guests.
That's too. That too.
Because, when I come over there, I want to come to an environment where I feel like I'm wanted, number one, and I'm going to have a good time.
You're welcome.
And wanted, welcome, and you're going to have a good time. And then the important, like you said, and this is a lesson that I teach everybody. I'm going to give you major game. The average biker, this is what I'm going to tell you. The average biker only has $20 to go out for the night. They got to come to the party. They got to put gas in their motorcycle, come to the party, and buy at least one drink to walk around with all night. He going to buy that one beer, you feel what I'm saying, maybe two, but he still got to have some money to get home. So make it affordable to where he can at least come, because that's the thing. Everybody is in a point now where, like I don't drink beer, I don't smoke, so that don't turn me on. But I know people that'll buy a beer just so they can look cool. I'm telling you, I know for
I've never drunk a beer in my life.
Me neither. But I'm just saying, dude, you don't drink? Yeah, man, but everybody got, I'm like, dude, hey. So make it affordable, make it friendly, make it welcoming.
And all those has its position. All those has its position within the motorcycle set. Don't try to get rich off one person
at all. Make
it the group. If you have an anniversary party and you trying to overprice it and you have 300 people but you pay $20, that's $6,000. But if you have a $10, $15, $15 in advance, and you have 2,000 people at $10, you got $20,000.
Listen, man, I said this morning or yesterday. How dare some of y'all even think that you can charge $20? That part.
Yeah. Some people do it because that's the norm.
That is, yeah. But
I can remember.
But you're not a normal MC.
I can remember when advance tickets was $5.
Period. But you're not a normal MC. What I'm telling you is this: how dare you charge $20 to come to your anniversary? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that.
And then you don't offer anything
at all. Offer anything. Hell, your club ain't even offered as a club, and so it is what it is, man. But we gonna get up out of here, man. It's your boy Big Cell FHO'S. Thank my special. He got some heavy hitters to choose from, man. Yeah. So I definitely want to thank y'all. We will be back again. I'll get him on the couch. Now you know where the studio is. We get it together. We was kind of light with y'all tonight. We're going to get into it. But again, man, I thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Appreciate the food too, the meal. You know, I'm starving. The wife is out of town, so it is what it is. But
I'm gonna give you a party shot before all the other clubs that's out there. Don't take it as a slight to you guys. It's just, as you say to your members, you're trying to get a feel of what you want to do. And my thing is, I want to go somewhere on a monthly basis. I don't want to go somewhere on every 3-4 week basis. 4 months.
or only doing riding season.
Only doing riding season. I like,
Whatever
I like
that
to
is.
go wherever we need to be gone. My wife have heated gear. I have heated gear. We're ready to ride. But I want to give a shout out to my boy HNIC over here. He's doing his thing. You need to come to the studio, chop it up with him, sit down on his couch. Don't be afraid. You know, respect everybody out there. I respect everybody out there. Anybody who on the motorcycle, I respect them. So when I come in, I speak. It's just my feelings. It's just my thoughts. It's not gold. It's not the best thing than sliced bread, but it's a message. It's a message that we all need to take in, that we all need to listen to, and we all need to try to gravitate toward. But I'm not always right, but I want to always be heard. I appreciate it.
There it is, there, man. My boy, man. Listen, you can't be around him without learning something. So, and I tell y'all that all the time. You know, if you really want to know, it's out here.
It's out here.
Yeah, you know, but I don't talk to rock, so you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I give y'all this show, I give y'all this stuff, and I appreciate all the support I got today from everybody. My man Sam Patrick, appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, 5 things. Ride your motorcycle, stay in your own lane, have enough love built up in you so when I need some love and he needs some love,
that's it.
We can call you and get a little bit of love, man.
Pass it on.
FHO'S motto for 2019, we're going to love to ride. We're going to ride for love and love to ride, man. And that's what we're shooting for, man. And of course, last but not least, mind your own business. Oh, my goodness.
If they
Mind
notice
your
what I said earlier, when my wife riding ahead, she got her helmet on.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about her talking. That's the same thing with the rest of
That part right there, man. Mind your business. But anyways, thank you guys for supporting the channel. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend about the channel, about the movement. FHO, we growing. We trying to get there. I'm on all major platforms. If I'm not on the platform that you listen to, send me an email or a text. I promise you I'm going to knock on the door and find out why I'm not there, because I am supposed to be there. I'm paying the cost to be the boss. And again, I'm just trying to be good I'm just trying to be great.
Just trying to be great.
I'm not trying to take nothing from you. I'm just trying to find my own space and my time, man. Everybody be safe. Again, ride your motorcycle. It's a lot of stuff coming up, man. A lot of people going to be on the road. Shout out to everybody that made it home. I hope everybody made it home safe today from Jacksonville. Again, a major shout out to Jen for putting the event together. All the ladies that was there. Everybody that had a good time. I'm glad everybody got home safe. Love you guys. It's your boy Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, man. We gone, man.
Somos locos, venimos a matar, manito, fucking police. Dejamos los zombies, tenemos corazón.